Hello my beautiful people, it is Sherry Moulton back with another video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day and I hope you enjoyed my last two videos. I don't know what I did guys, but for some reason I didn't put the proper date on the video with the actual tray, with the little tray. So it came out first. I was supposed to release the washi tape unboxing first and then the actual video, but it is what it is. You guys got them both in the same day, so that's kind of awesome. And with that being said, today I am trying out another new mold thanks to Michelle from Glitz and Glam. I tell you, Glitz and Glitter, my apologies Michelle. I was watching her video and she did this amazing, I will link the video in my description box, the amazing Faberge egg. Oh my goodness. I definitely 900% do not need another mold. But Michelle, you forced me to buy another one. Thank you. But I'm excited because this is going to be kind of cool. So I have a couple birthdays coming up that I'm going to celebrate with. And I thought I would make the one and see what it looks like. So I'm going to attempt the color that I used for this little mold. So it is the Candy Apple Blossom from the amazing Laura from Laura's Art Corner. I may or may not add glitter. You never know. And the resin of choice I'm using is Let's Resin. This is their regular 2-part epoxy resin. So I've warmed it up because my basement's always cold. I'm going to mix up 8 ounces. And as I'm mixing, I will be using my respirator and all my PPE. But when I come back, I'm going to have it mixed. We will put the pigment in, and then I'm going to put it in my air bubble machine. So with that being said, I'm going to get my stuff together. I'll be right back when all the resin is mixed. I'll see you in a sec, guys. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, guys, I'm back. I've mixed up 8 ounces in my big container. I'm going to mix my colorant in here, divide it into 2 cups, and then I'm going to put it in my airless bubble machine, my RESINERS bubble machine. All right, so let's get these out of the road for the moment. So again, we're going to use, this is from Laura's Art Corner. This is the Candy Apple Blossom. And we're going big or going home. I'm going to just, there's 8 ounces in there and I want to make sure it's a nice color. So I'm going to, it's probably way more than I ever probably need. But I want it to be pretty. And I don't want it to be transparent. So mix that up. And it's good to mix if you have the privilege of having an air bubble machine or I can't remember what the other one's called. I want to say compressor, but anyways, if a vacuum chamber, if you don't have one of those, that's fine. But if you do, this is what I would do. I would mix your product first with whatever colorants and stuff, glitters and things that you want, because when you mix, you're creating bubbles, and I want to make sure it's all combined. I'm seeing little streaks. Look at that. And I don't want it to be transparent. I want it to be very solid in color. And it is red. I was thinking it was on the pinky line, but let me grab oh, I don't have any extra fine. I'm looking for a red glitter that might go in there. Oh, there we go, guys. So this one is from, again, Laura's Art Corner. This is a Red Jubilee holographic. And we're dumping, guys. We are dumping. I tend to not use Laura's glitters like I probably should, because I think they're like gold and I don't want to waste them. That's my issue. And then there's, so we're gonna put that in there. Oh, you can see that. I'm gonna do one more scoop like that. It's like the Kellogg's Raisin brand. 2 scoops of Kellogg's Raisin brand. How silly things stick in my head. I tell you. I'm at work and then all of a sudden a song will stick in my head. And I'm singing the most most dumbest songs that you can think of. Because, you know, it is me. So what I'm gonna do, look at that. I don't know if you can see it. I can definitely see it. That go, you had me at hello. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna put some mica powder in my lid. I don't know if I'm gonna do gold or silver. We have to just do gold, oh my goodness. And then I'll use my gold marker all along the edges. So I'm gonna set this over here for 1 minute. I'm gonna do this, and then while I'm done with that, we will have that cured in the air, not cured, but bubbles in the machine. Okay, here we go, that's what I was looking for. All right, let's get it done, my friends. Oh, and it would be nice if I told you what I had. This is, I butcher it every time. It's in a different language, and I'm reading it as it is. Pigmente is artist. It is pale gold. It is, I'm gonna hold it there so you can read it, and please, I'm bad with pronouncing things, and it is what it is, guys. I'm not an English major. I'm an artist of some sort. At least that's what I keep telling myself, of some sort. So I'm gonna get all of that in there. It's kind of hard to, because you can't pop the little heart inside out. And I'm gonna do it right to the rim here. I think it's hard to tell. I'm gonna try and get the little rim that's there. Squish it together a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Well, I hope it turns out. All right, and then I'm gonna wipe the edge around with a little bit of, actually we'll just use my little cloth here, baby wipe. I think that would be easier than doing the Q-tip. Just get that right off. And I'm thinking I'm gonna cover this part anyway. So if there's a little bit on there, that's fine. All right, there we go. So we are ready for that. All right, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna put my resin in my machine, get the bubbles out, and this is my air bubble machine. So I'm gonna divide it into 2, and I'll see you guys when it's all bubbleless. I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. This is actually getting warm, so I'm gonna have to move a little quicker than I was expecting. So I'm gonna give it another little stir just to get the glitter mixed And then this one, I know I probably defeated doing everything I just did, but I want to move quick because it is hot. So I'm going to pour it in the lid first. And I do have it on my Let's Resins leveling table. I opened it up and sprayed some alcohol inside. And here we go. Let's pour this in there. I want to do half of it. And let's see this one. I'm going to pour. Here, let's get this in here. I just want to make sure that I'm getting all the bubbles out of the, because it's so intricate that I don't want it to get trapped bubbles. So I fill that. Do this. I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to squeeze all around. I don't want this to go on me, so I'm trying to go. And I know I mixed it together, but I'm trying to do both out of the same cup at once, just in case. One down. And I'm going to come back in again and do the same thing, because we got all those little dots we don't want any bubbles stuck to. Oh my goodness, it is warm. I want to finish my little lid. And you want to kind of dome it a little bit. Oh my goodness, guys, that is craziness. Now, I have this mold. I'm going to put what's left in some of these. Make little pendants, maybe. And just going to use one of these little, these are little dental brushes. Okay, now I'm going to come in and spritz each one. Spritz spritz that and see if I can find something else that's close. That's close to put that in. Oh, here, we might as well finish our little, we've got our little guy going. Let's finish him up. That's probably got too much in it. Just want to scrape what I can out of there. Let's do this first. We'll scrape it all around. Oh, it's all gooey wooey. I did the bubble machine twice. I'm wondering if maybe that was too many. Look at that, it's gonna finish our little guy up. So that's good. If I can get it in the hole. Scrape off the side. Woohoo, we are done, my friends. A little bit of a mess on our fella. Maybe what I'll do is do this, because you want him to sit even. I'm just scraping it off. There we go, guys. So I'm gonna let this cure while I go to work. Yes, unfortunately, I have to work again. Oh my God, spray, spray. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I'll see you when this is all cured and we get to add all the beautiful stuff to it. Not that it isn't beautiful already with all those glitters. I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay, I'm excited. It looked a little bendy. Like it's still a little bendy. I was afraid to take it out, but I needed to know how big of a crystal I needed. Now the crystals I have are all the SS30s. They don't fit in there. Now I've got this one. So I'm gonna have to go to Michael's today when I go to work. So this one will fit in there. And that is perfect. So I'm gonna have to go to Michael's, order these, and pick them up after work. But I thought I could demold before I go to work and possibly put my pen on there, and then we'll be all set. So when I get home, all we have to do is glue on the stones, put our little top on, and we're good to go. So with that being said, I have half of it already off. So I'm gonna kind of bring it all together and give it a twist. There we go. And it is bendy, but look at that. Is that color not amazing? You can see that glitter in there. You can see the glitter mostly on the inside, which is pretty sweet. So to unmold, it was actually quite easy. I was thinking it was going to be hard. And y'all know my hands are not that bad, great. So, but I really needed to know about the crystals. I should have checked it before and I went back looking at everyone's videos. They got little stones with theirs. I did not. So I kind of got ripped off a little bit. So what I found with that one was, because I was wanting to see, this was the best way to, now watch this one. The other one went so easy off camera. This one's going to be hard. Oh, there we go. Just start getting it. The other one was not this hard. I'm struggling. There we go. And then just get that second part up there. And then once it came up, it was good. And then squeeze it together to release the inside of the mold. And there we go, done. Basically. Now, I've also seen other videos, I was watching other ones, that you could do your lines now this way, flip it, but they were all having issues with getting it all on their hands, and it wasn't, yeah. So I thought this was just as easy and less messy. After doing that lovely little tray tulip thing, to me, this method would be easier. So I'm going to put it upside down so I'm not going to get them dirty. Now, that is amazing. So make sure they fit together. Awesome. That is so pretty. There's a little. This one's got a little bit of a lip to it, so I'm wondering if it's, you see? And there's no overage, like there's nothing I can do about that. But, so that's fine. So I'm gonna leave that be. Wish me luck with this one. I should have taken some of this off because it should go on there fine, but I may have to sand down a little bit. So let's get this off. Oh, that was easier than I thought. So there we go. So here we go. The lid on there and that on there. That's pretty good. Now there is some overage that I will cut off. I do have my amazing tool. So let's get that off right now. Well, it's still a little easy. Is it a varnishing tool? I will link mine in the description because I like this one. My husband bought one for his stuff that he was doing with the filament with his 3D printer, but they're not as nice as mine. So this is nice metal, nice and heavy. You just take off little layers. You don't want to go too in depth because you don't want to cut off something that you don't want cut off and leave a mark. There you go. Awesome. And I'll have to find my E6000, which I'll probably have to buy some because I don't know if I have any. That's not all gooed up. So here's these little extras that I did. Amazing. That one you can see the glitter in. So these would be cute little pendants. Very cute. So I'm just going to set them aside. I'll just put them in my dish. Put these aside, the mold there, and that. And you know what? We might as well go for it. I haven't seen this little reindeer. Now, he might take a bit for me to do. But I'll do him off camera because he's not. I'll show you the end results. But, so, my favorite pen, I used to use this one, the Krylon, but I really like this Decoart one. It is very nice. And I have it in two. I have one that is like a rounded tip. And then this one is the chiseled. So let's prep it all up. And let's just go for it, my friends. We're gonna go. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Oh, we got little bits down here. Okay. Here we go. And I'm just touching the top. Oh, this is so much easier than using the... Let's get... I want to get that off before it gets dried on there. And I got to find a Q-tip. There's a little piece on there that I don't want. Right here. I don't want it on the rim. There we go. Done. And I got it on the rim. All right. That's the only thing. You don't want to touch anything else. Okay, so I'm going to do this part, and I'm just going to lightly touch where I'm placing. There you go. My crystal. If I get it on the inside of that, I really don't give a hoots. There you go. And then our little pearl. I would almost be tempted just to do the pearls. And then you can highlight everything else. Yeah, I think I'm going to work from the top down. It seems to be the easier method. And I'm impressed. I haven't seen any bubbles yet, because that was my biggest fear with all of this delicacy. I'm not even going to try to say the word because my brain's not working. Yeah, I'll stop. There we go. Intricacy. That's the word I was trying to think of. But my brain... And the biggest part with these pens is get it primed really good first. And basically you're just touching everything. Because I find with these pens, the more you touch over the same spot, you tend to take it off. It doesn't stay. And I will do one with you. Let's see, we're already almost half done. And then I will do the other one fast forwarded, so you're not yeah, that priming went pretty far. Ooh. Oh, there it's coming now. I can feel the mold moving in my hand. It's still squishy. Even though it's not a mold, it is my actual piece, but I can feel it moving shape here. Oh, I'm at the end. Look at that. See, that was fast. I was thinking I had more to go. There we go. Get these last two little pearls. And we're good to go. Look at that. I'm so impressed. That is pretty sweet. And I'm gonna, I don't want it to, it should go back to shape. So I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna prime and do this, but I'm gonna do this fast forwarded for you guys. And I'll be back after work when I come back with my crystals, because I have to go buy some. So I'll see you in a sec, guys. Oh my goodness, I didn't hit play on the second half. I am so sorry, guys, but it was the same as the first. And I just kind of popped them on each other just so that I could make sure, because like I said, it felt like they were moving. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we'll put our little topper on there. I think I might trim the top out, just that rim. I don't want to touch any of the balls because I don't want to take anything off that I just did. There we go. I think that's going to be pretty. All right, guys, so I'm off to work. I'm going to pick up some stones, and I'll see you when I get home. Woohoo! That is so pretty. See you in a sec, guys. Hey, guys, I am back. So I have figured out that I missed this little row here. So when you put this together, that should be gold, I think. So I'm going to quickly do that, And then I'm going to quickly do this little rim around the lid, or the top, and then we are going to put our crystals in. I've prepped my pen. Try and do this quickly. Want to get it all covered. There we go. And I'm going to bring this. There we go. Almost there. Perfect. There we go. Oh, a little bit there that I can see that we can cover. There we go. Now I'm going to do the same with the other one. It goes nicer if you've got it well primed, because then you're basically just touching the pen on there and it just flows on. Oh, there we go. That was quick. All the way there. Do you see what I mean by taking it, when you go over it more than once, sometimes it takes it off? There we go. Perfect. Now, with this one, I'm going to slip something here underneath of it so I can spin it. Oh, pay attention, I don't hit what I just did. I'm going to spin it and just try to do right where that little lip starts. And then I'm going to do this side. We're getting near the end of our pen, I think. And it don't matter if it gets on the bottom because that's going to be covered. I personally would have left the heart red, if I was thinking properly. It's a little rough on the edge from where I had to trim. There. I think that'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside. Now, I went and I purchased my crystals. I got AB because I thought they'd be pretty with the red. Now they fit, this size is the SS30s. So I got this from Michael's, and please remember, do not ever buy full price. Use a coupon of any sorts, because that way you will save some money. So with that, I'm gonna get my little adapter thingy for my pens, for my jewelry, and I'll be right back, guys. So I'm using E6000. This one is the jewelry one, and it has the adapter on the end of it, which is kind of cool. And it comes with extra ones that you can change it up. So with that, I'm going to try not to hit my rim, because it's probably still a little bit wet. And this is just a wax pen. And I'm gonna see. There we go, perfect, okay. So with that, my friends, let's get the glue going first. Oh my goodness. There we go. We're gonna do a dot in each. A little. Where was all this stuff when I was doing, I used to embellish flip-flops and shoes, and none of this stuff was around when I did it. So I'm just going to gently put that right in the hole. There we go. You don't want to put too much glue, but you want to put enough that it is going to stick, right, as well. There we go. I think this AB is the right choice for the color. Woo! I'm just going to go with the glue because it's sticking down. It's not going to fall off. There we go. Oh my goodness, Sherry. This pen is very long. There we go. Easy peasy. So now you know, because I personally never got any crystals with my mold. I've heard people, I've watched a few videos and I heard them say that they got the little gems, but I never got any with my mold. I got it on Amazon, so I will link it in the description box. Whoop. Look at that. Done. I think it takes 13. I'm just going to press it, each one in. That is so pretty. All right. Next. The same idea. I'm just going to put all of the glue and then come back and do the stones. And again, like I said, it doesn't take much. I'm just kind of coating it. I can see on it that it's there. Because you don't want it to squeeze out and around and make a mess. There, all done. Whoa, jeez. Now those crystals weren't bad. I think I ended up, they were $20 Canadian, and I ended up paying 11 and change with my coupon. And that one has 575 pieces. And with all of those ones, the smaller the size, the more you get in a bag, right? So. And these things are a lifesaver. None of this stuff was around when I was doing my stuff, guys. We're talking almost 20 years ago. That. 3 more to go. Perfect. Now I'm going to tap each one in. Make sure they're kind of centered. Not kinda, make sure they're centered. I was so wishing these ones would have worked because I bought these off of Temu. Like, look at the color of those. But they're small, so they're S20s. So I'm gonna say this is the lid that does not have the rim. So I'm gonna take this like this and take my cute little heart thing. I almost wish the heart wasn't on there. It's cute, but all right, I want a substantial amount, and this little thing doesn't. Here, I'm gonna take this off. And I'm just gonna squeeze an amount here. I want it to adhere. That's a lot, probably way more than I need. And we're gonna, I got glue all over here, guys. So here, let's see if we can put it here so you can see what I'm doing. Without making a mess. All right. And this just goes on. Here we go. I just want to make sure I can feel it on there. Perfect. There we go. Make sure it's all evened around the little, there, done. We have an egg, guys. OMG. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up my mess, and I'm going to do a close-up and show you what we have. I'm just going to put this in some alcohol and clean it out. This comes with a little closing, oh jeepers, lid. That's what I found working with this glue. It was so messy. Get on there. There you go. So that closes that up. And I'm gonna clean this out. There we go. All right, I'm gonna clean this up and I'll be right back. But first, I wanna show you what I made. I made this with my husband's printer. Look at this. It is the figure of David. Look at the detail in this, guys. And it's a planter. So he might be back on my shelf when I get all my stuff organized, because I think that turned out pretty cool. All right, enough show and tell, and I will be right back, guys. There we go, guys. Oh my goodness. That just turned out so beautiful. Love everything about it. Now, the only thing I probably wouldn't have painted the heart. I would have left the heart the color of the actual egg, but I think it is amazing. And again, so everything that I used today will be linked in the description box. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, because I think this is gorgeous. Now, I don't know which one of my birthday girls I'm going to give it to, because I think they both would like it. So with that being said, I want to thank Michelle from Glitz and Glitter. This thing keeps shifting a little bit, so when you glue that on, make sure it stays where you want it to be. So yes, I want to thank Michelle from Glitz and Glitter for forcing me to buy this mold. Joke, of course. And again, there'll be another video with this one, because this is gorgeous. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, give it a share, and if you're not yet subscribed, please think about subscribing. And with that being said, my beautiful people, are you ready for this? Our next paint project is going to be painting. Oh my goodness, I've already got it started. I'm just waiting for it to dry to do the next step, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Happy Sunday. It is just so pretty. I don't want to turn the camera off.